Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Kate Mercy. Today we are going to be going through some products that I am throwing away. Full disclaimer, some of these are empty, some of these are not empty. So throwing away means that I'm probably passing it along unless it's expired. So if that's something you're interested in, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel down below, and without any further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so as you saw in the intro, these are products that I am done with. Most of them are going to be empties, but there are a couple of them where I'm just like so frustrated trying to use it that I'm done with it. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we have here is by One Size. No, I wouldn't recommend this. I would not repurchase this. First of all, the packaging falls apart because this is like all the detailing here is on the sticker. So the problem is that there's oil, of course, in here because it's to remove your makeup. I didn't even tell you what it is. It's their Go Off Makeup Dissolving Mist. I did not like this. It left a really uncomfortable film on my face. I do typically double cleanse when I'm taking off my makeup. However, on the off chance that I'm not double cleansing, you get that like really uncomfortable film, and I feel like it started to break me out. I did use this up because this is an expensive product, but I would not recommend this. So if you're thinking about it, don't do it. Please don't do it. There's better ones in here, and in fact, I'm going to talk about them today. This one's just a sore letdown, so absolutely not. As I mentioned, we're going to talk about another makeup remover balm. That is something that I use almost every single day when I'm taking off my makeup. So the other one that I've used up, you've actually seen, if you've watched me at all, you've seen me talk about this. This is by Pharmacy. It's their Green Clean Makeup Melt-Away Cleansing Balm. I got a jumbo one of these less than a year ago, and I went through it. This is like my by far favorite one on the market. It has a really fresh smelling scent. It also, like, it lathers really well. It dissolves my makeup really well. It does not break me up. No, it doesn't break me up, but it also doesn't break me out. It doesn't sting my eyes. It doesn't over dry my face. I just really can't say enough good things about this product by Pharmacy. Pharmacy is one of those brands that, like, I typically really enjoy their products and their ingredients, and this is no exception. This is like definitely a standout product. If you're looking for a makeup remover balm, I really recommend this. I used up this product by Sol de Janeiro, and this is their Boom Boom Body Scrub. So I ultimately ended up really liking this. However, I will tell you that I had this, like when I moved, a lot of my stuff got put away in storage, and some of it, quite frankly, still is in storage. However, when I opened this, it was like hard as a rock. Like I could tink, like I couldn't get into the scrub. As you can see, I have completely used it up. The smell is divine. What I did to rectify the above listed problem was I just took some water, of course, from my shower, and like let it sit in there, and it did break it up, and it allowed me to use it in a useful way. I really liked the grittiness of it. I felt like it did a nice job removing my dead skin, helping my skin stay smooth and shiny, because it does have like an oil in there, which is why I was kind of surprised that it like gunked up like that on me, because it has oil in it, but I digress. I have some others by Tree Hut that I'm going to try out. I honestly have not tried theirs, but I'm looking forward to trying those. If I like those just as much as I liked this one, I would probably stick with Tree Hut because they're more cost effective. This one's not a very cost effective option. However, I would repurchase that again. I think it's nice. I think it worked well, but the price is a little high, if that makes sense. So the product, A+, price, a little high. So that's where we're at. The next thing I used up is this by Redken. This was actually sent to me in a Vox box. This is their Deep Clean Dry Shampoo. Refresh and maximize oil absorption. I actually do really like this. I have a couple, and I've tried a couple that have like a texturizing property to it, and while I can appreciate when I want my hair texturized, typically if I'm throwing it up in a pony, which is most days, I don't want my hair to be super texturized. I just want it to not look oily. So I think this did a nice job of allowing the oils to absorb. It didn't leave a white cast. However, that being said, I have, like, down here, of course, I have super bright blonde hair, so I wouldn't really notice it, but my roots are pretty dark, so I feel like I would notice if it like left a weird cast or like color or something, and I did not see that at all. So I was very pleasantly surprised by this one, and I don't know. I feel like if I could find this at like TJ Maxx or I don't know, somewhere on sale, I absolutely would repurchase this. But if I recall correctly, it's a pretty expensive dry shampoo, and the snafu with that is that I go through dry shampoo very, very quickly. So I really enjoyed it. I would buy it again if I could find it at a price that I can afford. Get products I can't afford, and was also incidentally sent to me in a Vox box. Speaking of which, if I talk about a Vox box, I'm talking about the app Influencer. You can review products on various platforms, and they send you more products. So you can like apply for these Vox boxes, which is like products to sample, and then you have to, in order to like continue to get Vox boxes, you have to leave like reviews on Instagram or reviews on Facebook or reviews on Sephora or Ulta. So if that's something that you're interested in, I'll try to remember to link it down below. But if you hear me talk about a Vox box, that's what I'm talking about. Anyways, I got this in a Vox box less than a year ago. It is by Guerlain. It is their Abel Royale Double R Renew and Repair Serum. So here's the thing. It's nice in the way that it feels. It's nice in the way that it goes on. My snafu with this is that it created, I think it's called mylar, those like little white dots that form on your skin. That's what this did to my skin, specifically right here, which was kind of odd, and it's not super atypical for my skin to develop those little dots. However, I just noticed it was more prevalent when I wore this. It did give a beautiful glow to the skin. It did hydrate my skin. I really don't think this is a bad product by any means, but I'm pretty confident this is like $200 for this. And I just, in no world would I repurchase a $200 serum. And again, it did the mylar thing. The rest of my skin reacted really nicely to this, and I enjoyed using it. If you are looking for like a super splurge item and you're not sensitive to like buildup that causes those little white dots, I guess I could say like, yeah, you'll probably like this. However, if you're not looking to spend $200 on a serum, this is not going to be for you because it's so expensive, and I just don't think it's worth the price. Speaking of serums, this one by Ulla Henriksen. This is their Truth Serum, so it's a collagen boosted Truth with True CC complex. I didn't like this. I did not like these. I liked the smell of this. I liked the consistency of this. However, I experienced, not consistently, but with some regularity, like pilling. So like I would put this on and then put my moisturizer on and then try to put on foundation, and my foundation would pill, and that drives me absolutely bonkers. So that was not ideal. Sometimes I understood that it was me, like I wasn't waiting long enough, but there were times when I was like giving this a good amount of time to set in and it was still doing the pilling thing, which is like absolutely annoying. Beyond that though, I love, and I mean love, the Drunk Elephant C Firma Cream. I find that it helps brighten my skin, even my skin tone, and like if I have a blemish, I find that once I've like kind of extracted whatever gross thing is in my skin, using the Drunk Elephant vitamin C cream, the C Firma cream, will help like heal it and help it go away and reduce like the possibility for a dark spot. This I really did not find did that at all. It smelled nice. It applied nice. It really did not do much for me. So, no, I would not repurchase this. If you're really negative, where I'm like, I would repurchase 2 out of the 10 things. No, but seriously, I don't mean to be negative. I just don't want to like come on here and be like, yeah, this was okay, I would recommend it, because we all work really hard for our money, and I don't think it's appropriate for me to get on here and be like, oh, I love this okay product. Nobody likes an okay product. We want great products, right? This by Kylie Skin. It was their foaming face wash, and it turned brown. This started off clear. I got this in a BoxyCharm, and it was like kind of tinted, and I was like, weird, but okay. And I looked online, and it looks like it's clear, which is like, okay. And I understand, I think it's just because it has vitamin C in it, ironically, and so like when it's exposed to the light for too long, it can like turn or something. I don't know, but this really did nothing for my skin. Not one thing. I didn't find that it like any of like the alleged like vitamin C or anything like active ingredients did anything to improve my texture, my tone, my evenness. I don't find that it did any of that. It did, I guess, wash my face. I didn't find that it reduced like breakouts or anything. This is like a very mediocre at best product, and it literally turns brown within 6 months. So if you're not if you're like, yeah, you know what, I don't care what you say, Kate, I'm still gonna go get this, just be aware you need to use it like right when you get it, because it's going to turn colors and it looks disgusting. Disgusting. No one wants a brown foam. No one. So this is like a 0 out of 10. I just don't think it did a single thing. I have a couple of toners here. This one is by Mario Badescu, however you say it, and it's their Keratoplasty cleansing lotion. So I use this in the same way that I use like a facial toner, which I think is how you're supposed to use it. I'm pretty confident on that. However, I just really don't think that it did anything miraculous. Mario Badescu kind of went through a phase there where they were so popular and everybody loved their stuff, myself included, and then it like kind of like came to the light that like they don't really do anything, you know? So it's like, yeah, we can all go out and buy 10 of their products, but they're not really going to do much. Or you could buy like 1 or 2 really good products that are going to do something beneficial for your skin. So this really wasn't bad. So if like, you're like, I really need a cost-effective cleansing lotion, I guess, but like there's other better cost-effective ones. So I don't guess. Just avoid this. It's just okay. This one is by Frutia. I've honestly never heard of this brand, or I hadn't heard of this brand until I saw them randomly at CVS, and it was 75% off. I am getting rid of it because it's expired, but I rather enjoyed this. There's others that I like better, and the thing with this is that like the dispensing is not super smooth, but not bad. I also went ahead and used up this. This is the Tone It Down Blonde Conditioner. I enjoyed this. The thing is I don't think it really did too much as far as like the toning goes. It has, I believe, some kind of oil in it. No, of course I don't know. It is certified cruelty-free, no sulfates, no parabens. I enjoyed it. It was a good value for like what I paid for it. I did get it at Sally's Beauty. I just don't think it really did too much as far as like toning goes, which was odd because it's a super bright purple, whereas I feel like some other toning conditioners that I've used have been more of a light purple, and like I kind of understood why they didn't do too much for like the toning aspect, but this is super bright purple. I just didn't feel like it did a lot for toning. As far as like being a regular conditioner, it was fine. It did detangle my hair. It made my hair soft and smooth, but the whole point of it was so that it would like condition and tone my hair, and I just didn't feel like it was like up to snuff for that. Also, I don't think I told you what it is. It's by Eva NYC. Tone It Down Blonde Conditioner. There are 2 mascaras that I'm getting rid of just because they're expired at this point. This one is the Big Bad Lash by Revlon. It's okay, but I would not repurchase it because I love this one. This one just, again, I used it up, but it is the Essence Lash Princess. 10 out of 10, would recommend. Super affordable and super effective at lengthening your lashes. I went through 2 Urban Decay all-nighters. This one, of course, is like a mini, and then this one is the full size. 10 out of 10, would recommend. It does improve the lasting power of your makeup, and I really enjoyed this one, so I will repurchase this. I totally forgot, I used this up this year as well. This is by Pat McGrath's Labs. It's their Fetish Eyes mascara. 10 out of 10, love this. It is not a cost-effective option, but it is a great option. I really love this. It does a great job lengthening the lashes. These last 2 products are not empties, but they're products that I'm going to go ahead and declutter because they certainly did not work for me. This first one, I feel like I raved about all spring. It's by Revlon. It's their Light Cover Foundation. You might as well just splash water on your face and call it a day. This does nothing for the skin. It makes everything look worse. It like settles into like every pore. It emphasizes fine lines and texture. It's just really bad. And then the last product that I'm going to go ahead and get rid of is this. It is so bad. It is the California Beam In Bronzer. I don't even know if they make this anymore. I'm gonna get rid of this. I have the shade the golden one. It's just, it's too concentrated, and then the problem is that it's like super concentrated wherever you put it, and it does not blend out well. So 0 out of 10, would not recommend. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It would mean a lot to me if you would subscribe to my channel down below. As always, please stay happy, stay healthy, and stay blessed, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.